Hello, fifth graders. This is Mrs. Schrader Shook, and I'm coming to you to explain this week's Logic Links. Fifth grade Logic Links number 2, coming out September 28th. Half must be correct or it will be sent back for completion. That means 3 of the slides must be correct, and it is due before October 5th, which is the following Monday at 8 a.m. All right, let's get started. All right, here we have all of our shapes. Ooh, it is a circular activity. That's so fun. Okay, so make sure you switch to grab so that you can manipulate your shapes. And let's get started. So we have here, it says what the shapes are. So let's say you accidentally change the color. Here's the little key here for what you can change the color to. All right, the purple arrows each touch an orange plus and the other purple arrow. Okay, so if we have a purple arrow and they're touching, and then they also need to touch an orange plus. All right, next clue. An orange plus is directly across from the red star. All right, so that would be if the red star was right here. The topmost chip is adjacent to an orange plus. All right, here we have the words topmost and adjacent that you might be unfamiliar with. So topmost is this one right here. That is the top, it's the very top of that circle, and it's adjacent. Adjacent means next to. Ooh, what we have right now has a purple plus adjacent to that orange, or a purple arrow adjacent to that orange plus. So that is correct for what I've placed it at. The topmost chip is adjacent to and counterclockwise from the blue triangle. Okay, so here's our topmost chip, adjacent to and counterclockwise. Okay, so clockwise is if you have the second hand or the minute hand that moves in this direction. Counterclockwise is opposite. So if the topmost chip, let's say it's the purple arrow, if it needs to be counterclockwise from the blue triangle, well then that plus actually can't go there because the blue triangle would need to go there. So it would need to be, this is now counterclockwise to that one. So that's telling me that right now I have an error with what's going on. So now that means I have a mistake. So let's keep going. The yellow square is between the green circle and the blue triangle. All right, so if our blue triangle is there, we would need it to be between that triangle and that circle. Okay, so now obviously I would need to go back through the clues and figure out where those other 3 go, but I don't want to give you the answer, of course. So work your way through that. Then you go to slide 2. Oh my gosh, that one has 8 clues. So here's something I want to tell you. Right now, the 8th clue is getting cut off for me and it's getting a little bit covered up by these bottom things. So if I click these 3 dots, I can actually unlock my screen, and then if I need to move it around and make it like a little bit smaller just so that I can see all of my clues, and then just click the 3 dots and relock it again, that might be a best option for you. I know it sometimes looks a little bit different if you're doing it on an iPad versus a laptop or a computer, so just know that you can unlock that so you can make sure you can see everything that's on your screen. Sometimes some of the clues were like over here and then they're getting blocked, so just know that you can manipulate it and move it around a little bit. All right, slide 3, slide 4, slide 5, and slide 6. So they are all that cool circular formation. When you are done, I want you to mark how you did. So was it really hard? Was it the right difficulty? So it was still hard, but it didn't feel like totally impossible. And then we have, it was really easy. How much help did you need? A lot of help? Some help? Or did you do it all by yourself? Now, this could be by any answer that you want. So let's say you thought this was a really hard activity, but you still completed it. You could put that you did it by yourself. For some of you, it was really hard and you got a lot of help with it. For some of you, it might have been really hard and you needed some help. Same with that middle one. Maybe it was the right difficulty, but you still got some help. Maybe it was the right difficulty, but you did it by yourself. So you have plenty of options. I'd like you to be honest with it. And remember, at least 3 of the slides need to be correct for it to be accepted. Otherwise, I will send it back. I'll give you feedback no matter what, so you know how you did. But I won't send it back to you unless you have less than 3 correct. All right, this is Mrs. Schrader-Shook. I hope you have a fabulous week and enjoy doing your logic links. See you next time.